Kelianne, hi.
Hello.
I don't know if you're anything like me, but I am struggling today, struggling
Why are you struggling?
because of the time. Like everything just
Oh,
seems so
I
off.
know. I know. Yesterday, I was like, what time is it? It was 7 o'clock and it was still so bright outside. I was so confused.
I am living in confusion right now. I'm trying to get my head together, trying to get in the game. Kellyanne, how are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah. How are you?
I'm great. Tell me all the things, what's happening in your world. You're popping all online and then trying to plan a wedding and then releasing music. Where do you find the time?
I really just thrive on trying to do lots of things at once, to be honest.
Do you really?
I do. I like to like challenge myself and do lots of things at once. So it definitely is kind of chaotic, but I love it. I also just bought a house and we moved, me
Oh,
and my
nice.
fiance. So on top of
Congratulations.
everything, moving is stressful.
I'm telling, are you one of those people that just thrive in chaotic energy and rushing and stuff like that?
Yes and no. Like I hate being late, but like I love doing lots of things at one time.
Right. I'm the same way because I'll get bored if I'm just doing one thing at one at a time. So like if I'm doing something, I literally want to be doing all the things at
Yes.
any given time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm the same way. I'm like I can do lots of things, so I want to do all of it.
How stressful is planning a wedding right now?
Um, so at first it wasn't really stressful.
Hmm.
But now we're like getting down to the wire. It's coming soon. So it is definitely more stressful now. I have to like making decisions is probably like the hardest thing for me.
Hmm.
And so like I don't want to make the wrong decision. Like what if I choose a certain color napkin and like I hate it when I look back 10 years later, you know? So it's just like the little small details that I hate making. But it's definitely getting more stressful. But I have a wedding planner, so that's been really nice.
I know, but you still have to like make a decision if you want the blue napkin or you want the white napkin.
Mhm.
I am indecisive. Like I will, for example, I bought a couch, right? I'm not
Mhm.
going to say where I bought it from. And I went to the store a couple of weeks later and I was like, cancel this couch. I hate it. I've been looking at it. Please do not deliver this couch. And they're like, but you can't. And I was like, watch me.
No, I'm definitely the same way. I've been trying to buy a rug for our living room,
Hmm.
and no, I can't. I can't decide on what rug because that's like a big decision. It like makes the room. So like, what if I make the wrong decision? It's stressful.
Can you see yourself slowly but surely turning into a bridezilla? Is that you?
I don't. I don't think so. I don't think that's me. It might just randomly come out. I don't know. On the day, I'm just like a completely different person, and I'm like so mean. No, I don't think so. I think I'm like pretty chill when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I've never been in that situation before, so we'll see, I guess.
So in the middle of planning, of course, a wedding, I'm sure you're writing music, recording music. How's that going?
Yes, it's going. I have like a whole plan for the next 6 months of music, and so I've been in the studio recording music, finalizing what songs I'm coming out with next, and that's really fun. That's like I enjoy going to the studio and I enjoy making music, so it's kind of doesn't really feel like work, but like obviously it is work, but it's a lot of fun. I love it.
Do you feel like that's been your creative outlet, being as though you have so much going on right now?
Yeah, definitely. It's just like me in the studio with my producer, headphones on, and just like nothing else can distract me. So it's really nice to just sit there and make music.
It's interesting because I feel like that would be, to me, would be more stressful than planning and everything else that's going on in your world.
I think when I first started doing it, very stressful
Hmm.
because it was so new to me, and like I'm like being in the studio and singing is like it was really new to me. And so I think as I've done it over the past year and a half, that I've just like come to enjoy it a lot. It's not stressful.
As long as you got your balance, you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
Tell me about boys.
Boys. my first single. That was really fun to record. It was a demo track that I heard and I just loved it right away. I was like, this is so much fun. I feel like my fans will love this song, and it's a really good pop song, and that's what I want to be. I want to be a pop artist. So
Mhm.
I think it was a perfect first single.
How do you come to the conclusion to say that this one is going to be it? Because I'm sure all of the songs are technically your babies, right?
Oh yeah.
So how do you choose this one to release it first?
Again, it was such a hard decision to make because deciding, because that's like a really big thing to decide is like your first song.
Mhm.
Um, I just sat there with all my songs and I just listened to them and listened to them. And I kind of decided like what order would be best to release all of my songs, and Boys just happened to be first because it's just a good introduction. Like this is pop song. So yeah.
Do you ever listen to other people? They're like, "Oh, don't go with this one. Maybe you should do this, or maybe you should do that." Does that, I guess, go into consideration when you're trying to pick something like that?
Yes, I do love people's opinions, especially like people that I trust.
Hmm.
If I trust your opinion, then I will definitely take it to heart. But like at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with my decision and what I feel like with my gut. I'm gonna go with my gut and decide what I want to do because it's my career and my music that I make. So, but I definitely do like to listen to opinions and like my whole entire. I have a really big team, so I like to.
Hmm.
I do listen to them, but also it's me at the end of the day.
You. This is
Yeah,
it's your brand, it's your music. You got to be happy with your decision.
yeah, exactly.
What do you feel like is the most stressful part of living your life on social media, if that makes sense?
Um, right now, I just watched this TikTok of this girl, and she was just saying like how she feels like she's not doing enough.
Mm,
And I feel that. Even though I am doing a lot, I think I see everyone because social media is so accessible. You see so many different people every single day. And you see that everyone's doing so many different things. And so you look back at yourself and you say, am I doing enough? And I just start to question myself, like, am I doing enough? Am I doing enough? Yes, I am doing enough, but sometimes I get in this little rut where like, oh, I'm not doing enough. And then it leads to me not doing enough because I sit in my sadness. And so I think that's something that like I've had to deal with for like the past couple years, to be honest, is like I'm not doing enough, but I am.
how do you get out of your head when it comes to that?
I think it's just like stating the facts instead of like opinions. It's like this is what you are doing. This is enough instead of just your own opinion and other people's opinions. It's like facts are facts at the end of the day.
I feel like sometimes you literally have to check yourself. Like sometimes you have to check yourself out loud. Like, listen, this person, you never know where people are in their lives. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
only know what people show you online. So
Yeah.
you never know what they're dealing with outside of TikTok and Instagram. And you literally have to say that aloud and check yourself.
Yeah, you do. I I found myself doing that. Like I literally lay in bed and be like, "What are you doing? Like, you stop comparing yourself. Stop doing this. Like, you are you. Get up and go. Like, what are you doing? You do have to check yourself."
What do you say to someone that wants to not necessarily go viral, but like, just live life as an influencer? What type of advice would you give that person?
I always say like be genuine, and I feel like that like really reads well through social media. If you like doing something and you genuinely love doing it, people are going to feel that through the video. If it feels forced, I don't think people like it. They feel that. And so if you just love what you're doing and like genuinely like making videos, then just do it, you know?
Absolutely. I said, so March is Women's History Month, right? Tell us what that means for you.
Um, women, we are very powerful. um, and that's something that I want to inspire people with my social media page. Like, I want to inspire young women to do what they always dreamed of doing and to never limit yourself. Like, I like to do lots of different things, and I don't ever want to limit myself to things that I'm capable of doing. And we as women are just very powerful people. And I feel like sometimes we forget that, but we are very powerful.
Yeah. I don't see men out here able to give life. I listen, I was raised by two superhero women,
Yeah,
and women are definitely superheroes and don't get all of the credit that they deserve.
yeah, that's true.
Tell us what you're working on next.
Working on my music. I'm getting ready to release something new very soon.
Okay.
So just doing the final details of everything. But yeah, just my music. I'm really focused on my music this year, on top of getting married and starting a family. But music is definitely my main priority right
Do you have butterflies?
now. I do. As the days are just ticking by, I get butterflies.
The one I don't know why, but like marriage down the line for me, the one thing that I feel like I would be embarrassed to do is kiss someone at the end of like so stupid. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know.
Best part.
You think it's the best part?
Yes. The
I
first
just
kiss as a married couple.
true.
People love to see that. Like, so cute. I love it. I love
Whenever I
it.
whenever I go to weddings, I'm like, ugh, really? Y'all
Really?
kissing? Yeah, I am that guy.
I I cry at every wedding.
Do you
I
really?
have to know you, and I'm sobbing. Why? I don't know. I
Because you
just
know
love
what it
it.
represents. That's why.
Yeah, it's true.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for jumping on and chatting with
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course.